and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing a first impressions on the new Charlotte Tilbury foundation. This is the Beautiful Skin Foundation. I have it in 3 shades. I got it specifically to try for my makeup kit. So I thought I would do a first impressions on myself because obviously I want to try it out and make sure I like it before I put it in my kit, which is, I probably should have just got one, but I got 3 different shades. So I got shades 2 neutral, 4 neutral, and 6 neutral. I am gonna swatch them for you. I'm gonna pull my hair back because I just wanna get like right into this. So I'm really just working from home today, and then I am going to a hockey game later, so I'm gonna have this on for quite a long time. It's already like 7 o'clock now, so 7 a.m. specifically. It says it is undetectable coverage, improves the look of skin with each wear, clinically proven results, boosts hydration by up to 166%. Wow, that is a big claim. Minimizes appearance of pores, reduces the appearance of pigmentation and dark spots, skin appears instantly brighter. This foundation, I heard is a medium cover to this. So for my skin, I'm gonna let you know what I have on my skin right now. I just did a little bit of skincare this morning. I used the Youth to the People, the 15% vitamin C serum, my Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream, my Laneige Eye Cream, and then my Innisfree, I think I pronounced that wrong, the Daily UV Defense Sunscreen. This is the regular one, this isn't the matte one. My skin is a little bit drier right now. It's more like normal at this very moment, I guess you can say, but it tends to get a little bit drier because it's so cold outside. And then throughout the day, I kind of get like a little oily in like certain areas. So I have just my regular skincare on, and then I'm gonna go in with the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer, just because I'm gonna use this foundation how I would use it on a client or a day-to-day basis. So I'm not gonna like, I'll do one side with primer and one side with no primer. I just hit myself in the face. Also want to try out this new e.l.f. brush that I picked up. This is the Precision Airbrush Blender. So I feel like Barely Sarian uses this brush and her foundation always looks amazing. So I'm gonna use this brush on one side of my face, and then I'm gonna do like the other side like how I normally do. But I am gonna blend everything in with a sponge. I never just go straight in with a sponge. I always do a brush sponge combo. So I'm just gonna do my, like the foundation, I'm gonna apply it how I normally would. The primer, this is actually probably too much for just one side of my face. This is what the packaging looks like for the Charlotte Tilbury foundation. I appreciate a pump. I will say I did pre-pump this because it was taking a while to come out. I'm gonna swatch each of them now. Can you see that? Hopefully you can see that. So the bottom one is 2N, the middle shade is 4N, and then the top shade is 6N. With 2N for me, I feel like that's gonna be the most comparable to where I am. I have to go wipe this off, BRB. I'm gonna go in on my left side. I don't know if I like this brush so far, but actually no. So coverage, pretty good. I think this brush dilutes it a little bit more just for the way that it's like super fluffy, but I kind of like this brush. I think I really like the way that it pushes into the skin. You can definitely see it looks really nice, very skin-like so far. I have like a bigger pore area right here, so we'll see how that goes in. My pores aren't like crazy big, but it's enough where you could definitely see the difference if I put like foundation on it, I guess. Ooh. I don't even know if I need to really go in with a sponge on this side. Normally, like how I like to do my foundation is I go in with a brush and then I go in with a sponge, but this brush is super nice. Let me show you. So this is the side with it, and this is the side without. Sorry if my light is a little bright. Let me turn down my light a little bit. Oh, that's making it cooler. Okay, it's just like really dark out. So This is the side with it. This is the side without it. I think it looks really nice so far. And just gonna start off. Yeah, this is a brush you definitely need to go in with a sponge after because there is streaks galore. I actually really like this e.l.f. brush so far. Like, I didn't even feel like I needed to go in with a sponge after. I felt like it just really didn't leave any streaks, which was nice. Yeah, I definitely like this. This is nice. I do like my concealer, my bronzer, my blush, and all of that stuff, and then I will come back and let you see everything. I also don't set the whole entire face. I usually just go in with bronzer and blush like right on top of my foundation. So I will show that as well so we can kind of see how it goes on. Okay, so I did my concealer, my eyebrows. I think it's like pretty much like set down at this point. I really like the way this looks so far. It's definitely very like satin and skin like, which is I think kind of like my personal favorite foundation. I don't really like a matte foundation anymore, and dewy sometimes can be like too dewy. This just like looks like really like healthy on the skin, which I like. So I'm gonna go in with my bronzer, which I'm actually gonna use the Jaclyn Cosmetics. This is the Baked Bronzer and Blush Duo, and the bronzer is in Golden Goddess, I believe is the shade. I'm just gonna take my brush and going really nice on top of the foundation. And this set pretty quick too, which I like. It wasn't wet for a really long time. Sometimes I'll use like a foundation and it just like, it takes a while to like set down. This set pretty quickly. Then for my blush, I'm just going in with this Patrick Ta blush, and this is in the shade She's Adorable. And then for my highlight, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Complexion Boost. This is in the shade 2. And how I use this is I just take a little bit on the back of my hand, I take my beauty blender, and then I just kind of like apply it right on top of here. Just gives like a nice little sheen, nothing too wild. I'm gonna take that foundation brush and I'm just gonna kind of push in because I feel like it was too much. I personally am really liking this foundation so far. What time is it? So right now it's 7:30 a.m. I don't think I'm actually gonna set any spots as of right now. Normally where I set it will kind of like be like around my nose and like my forehead and my chin, but I'm gonna let this ride for a little bit as is before I kind of like put any like touch-up powder or anything, just to see how it goes without any powders. And then I guess if I need it, I'll do it, but I'll check in with you guys a little bit later. Again, let me come a little bit closer. Okay, so I just pretty much turned my ring light off. You can see how it looks. As far as like pores go, I still have pores. Like, it is what it is. You're gonna have pores, but I think it just looks really nice on the skin. I think it looks very, I don't know, I can't even describe it. It just looks very skin-like, I guess you could say. All right, so I'm gonna just get ready. Well, not get ready. I'm just gonna go to like do work now, and I'll check in with you guys in a few hours. Okay, I just wanted to update you guys. It is about, what time? Sorry, I thought my work phone was just about to ring. I was supposed to be like, oh my gosh. So it's almost 12 o'clock. It's like 10 to 12, and this is what it's looking like thus far. I think it's still looking very, very good. I do want to note, like, I have like a little bit of texture. Like, I get a lot of texture right here. It gets like a little drier, and so there is a little bit of bunching, but that's pretty normal for me. And like, I think it's still looking really, really good. This is in natural lighting, by the way. I mean, I'm a little shiny on my chin and right here, but I also didn't set anything. So it's been on for, I wanna say like 4.5 hours at this point, and I think it's holding up very, very nicely. I'm probably gonna check in, I wanna say like in another 4 hours, cause then it'll be on for almost 8.5 hours at that point, right before we go to the game. And then I'll probably do another check-in when we get back from the game. Hello, so it's 4 o'clock now. It's been, I think like 8 hours so far. And I just kind of want to update you guys on the foundation. I'm just doing my hair for the game. Let me bring it in. So it wore off a little bit on my nose, mainly because like sometimes when I'm at my desk, like I kind of like, I don't know, like I sit with my hands like on my face. But like other than that, I still think it looks really good. I have gotten a little bit shinier on my forehead. I am gonna go ahead and powder that before the game, just because like I wanna like, you know, freshen my face up a little bit, but it stayed pretty well. I mean, I've eaten peanut butter, apple, Oreo. I'm pretty sure when I was cutting an apple, some of the juice sprayed on my face. So far, so good. I think so. Like it really hasn't like broken up. Maybe a little bit on my chin, but again, like, cause I sit like this, you know, I'm touching my face all the time. Okay, so we got back from the game and I've been wearing the foundation for 13 hours. It's almost, you can't see, it's almost 10:30. And I'm just a little shiny. Obviously my nose, it's kind of like worn off, but for 13 hours, I don't think it looks too bad. And I'm gonna insert a picture that my friend took. There's no filter, it was just on Instagram. I think it looked pretty damn good. I cropped everybody else out because I didn't want to put them in the frame, but that's pretty much the review. I'm gonna go wash my face off. I definitely think this is a great foundation so far. So if you are interested, I would definitely suggest picking it up and trying it. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go to bed now and subscribe.